Hello and welcome back to Scratch Up Farm Models. So today's on Model Farm, week 27, season 1. A lot's going on, so let's get into it. So to start off with, this looks completely different to last week. So we took the shed down there, which is why the Anmar's part's in there. And then we also expanded the yard and concreted it all. So we were going to use the same concrete companies last time, which did a good job of this. But because of time and just wanting to get it done and they were busy, we used a different one. So it doesn't look half bad, so we're quite pleased with it. So we got all this small square straw in here, so you can see where we got the flat 8 up there, then a flat 8 down there, and a bit of hand stacking in the very corner. But we've done more straw than we've ever done before this year, because we've had more fields. So that's the main reason of this out here, because we're going to put up another big barn. Because all this here is supposed to be clear, because it's supposed to be cattle in there, and it's full of stuff, so all that stuff will hopefully be coming in the barn that's going to get put up here. And then we've got Jack's Land Rover and Connor's Land Rover, and then we've got Matt just getting into the Kubota to go and do a wrapping contract. And then over here we've got the JCB 6-ton dumper, and that's just left over there from doing the work. Because we're so busy with second cut, we've just sort of dropped everything and gone back to second cut, but everything will be going from here out on a contract. So the Anmar's there, so the low loader will go down to the yard, load up his attachments, come and get it, then it will go out onto a contract. Then the roller we were probably going to sell, to be fair, because we haven't really used it that much. And then we've got all the woods already got taken away, then we've got the scrap metal left, well the tin left from it. We were going to try and salvage it, but it was so gone we just thought smash it to bits with the Yanmar and scrap it. So we just needed to get onto it, so that's piled up there. We got the silage clamp and the pickup. We got everything in there. Then we got overflowing of straw here. They're the round bales that we did ourselves. Then we got the square bales that we got off the contractors. Then we got the flat 8 grab there and the bale spike there. And then the reason there's one missing there is because that is a whole run of the low loader and then the 2 on the end. And then we got the topper there, which is out of that shed, and Mick's going to borrow that probably sometime next week to do a bit of topping up his place. Then the baler, which has been out quite a bit. The diesel tank, which is pretty much empty because everything's just been fueled up. And then down here we've got the loader brackets off the Class Arium. So the dealership were going to come and take them off, but they're taking their sweet time over it. So we just needed to get on, so we've taken them off ourselves, put them on a pallet. Now they're just going to come and collect them. And then Richard's not in the workshop because you'll see where he is in a minute, because he's out. We've got a bit of a breakdown with Mick. We've got all the trailers, and then the shed's pretty empty because we've got Lewis there climbing into the Class Arian with the John Deere forager. They're going to do second cut silage over at a neighbouring farm. And then we've got Jack in the Case Maximum with the Turner rower even. Then we've got Aaron in the John Deere 6820 with the mowers on it. Then over here we got the Ford and Massey with the post rammer. These have been sold now, so we're just waiting for them to be collected. So you'll probably see them going off next week. They might be gone before. So obviously we've got the Arian now, and we never really used the small Massey much anyway. And then it frees up a bit of space. And then the dumper, we've also sold that, but we sold that to Mick because there was a dumper in the shed over there. But we sold that to Mick, so you'll see where that is in a minute. We've got all the attachments down here and the plough. And then we've got the Primex tanker, the bale trailer, which the Kubota will be hitching up to soon, the flat 8 grab to go and get the hay, which we'll see in a minute. We've got the Connor side fling muck spreader. We've got the trailer, which had been pushed over there, and the roller. Then over here we've got the start of the stack of silage bales just being piled up there. So we put the first layer in with the Fleming double bale dump and then stacked them up high off the trailer load we did from one of the other fields with the telehandler. And we got all sorts in this shed, in the Ford. This shed will be getting sorted out very soon because we've got the log splitter, which is obviously going to get some work soon. And then we got all the firewood, which we get cut up soon, and the bricks piled up in there, ready to do gateways or whatever. And then all the gates are open, this field's been cleared. And then down here we've got the Connor in the John Deere 3650 with the Fleming double bale dump. So he's just carting from this field with the John Deere, taking them back up to the yard and stacking them. Or he's putting them on the ground to do the first layer, and he'll put another row in front, and then they'll take the telehandler and stack them up high. Then over here we got Ian and Noah coming back in the big Massey with the Kano loader and the John Deere telehandler with the bale squeezer. They've been on a contract recently to do a load of carting. And over here we got Mick in his really nice case, and they've got a bit of a problem with the baler. They think it's the timing belt, because with the balers you get like a piston ring on a caliper. It's a bit weird to explain, but basically they think one of the timing belts might have gone, and that might have caused one of the rocker arms to fail. So they're just sorting that out now, and then Mick's like, what do I do? And then fuck off you. So over here we got Mick's really nice case and the baler, which is broken down. They think one of the baling rams have gone, because they have like arms which push the balers in. So Mick's just checking that. If it has gone, he'll try and weld it up quickly or try and get a replacement part, but we'll see how that goes, because Mick's only on his first row here of baling small square. Annoying that's happened straight away instead of being on the last row, because all the hay's still out, hasn't been baled yet, and we've got a bit more back seam that's been put up there. Down at this field you would have seen when this got cut and baled and wrapped earlier in the week, and then we've now got back seam up there, so it looks a lot better. Then the contractor's yard's pretty empty because the dumper's up there, the Anwar's up there. JCB 0860 is still out on that contract. It's been there for a while, so it'll probably be back next week. And then we've got the Gator and Noah's Land Rover and Ian's Land Rover and the trailer with the ramps. This field's still empty, it doesn't have pigs or anything in it at the moment, so we might get some more soon. And then posts still need doing up there, which will probably have Noah do somewhere. We've got this field in here, which is probably start getting tilled up very soon. Around at the house, it's all going well, the chickens are getting on well at the back. And then we've got some more fuel for the ride on in there, and this field's coming on well. And now we had a bit of rain the other week just before second cut, and we've got a couple of wet patches coming up in the field now, but it'll soon get tilled up anyway. So up at Mick's yard, not much is going on, but a bit is at the same time. So this little Thwaites 1-ton dumper, he bought this off of us because he thought it would be handy for when he does this shed, which he now has planning permission for. So he's just getting around to do it now. He wants to hopefully have it up before the worst of the winter. So he's got the dump barrel up because obviously he doesn't want water getting in it. So he's going to get a tarp or something just to cover it because it'll be living outside. And the processor's still off because he's down baling. And he's done a lot of logs recently, so that whole bay is now full of crates of logs. And his Jeep's there. And he's still got our skid steer, but he's paying for the use of that now, and he's seriously looking for a machine at the moment. He's looking at a Bobcat skid steer. He was also looking at this other mini loader, so he's still having a bit of a look. But as soon as he decides on one, we'll be getting the skid steer back and he'll have his own machine, which will be good. And then this field here is getting quite long, so he's going to borrow our topper and come up and do a bit of topping somewhere. Then also this ditch is going to need cleaning out soon. Although it only got cleaned out when we put the shed up for him, it's probably where he's been doing a lot of work with these logs. A lot of stuff's been pushed in there, so he's going to have to dig that out soon. Pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. So this shed here will be going up soon, and it's going to be a slightly different one because all these I've done out of wood, but I'm going to do 3D printed I-beams and then this brick wall in between. So that'll be a good video when that comes out. So thanks for watching, see you again soon.